Hello everybody, this is the Enterprise XL. Everybody, welcome back. This is Hands-Free Entertainment, and this video has been a long time coming. I just decided now, you know what, now's the time to do it. One of the most popular pieces of content on my channel is the Eaglemoss Enterprise 2009 from the J.J. Abrams films XL edition. I got this basically pre-ordered, got it when about the time it should have launched, and did a unboxing review video. And it's one of my most watched videos, at least one of my most viewed videos. The watch time on it is actually pretty bad, and I'll tell you why. If you haven't seen it already, it's garbage. Basically at the time, I did not have a very good phone camera. I did not have very good lighting, and I just didn't have very good experience with doing YouTube videos and specifically unboxings and collectible reviews. So I thought, you know what, I still get some hits on that video. Not many people stick around though. In fact, a good portion of the beginning of the video was not even showing the product itself. So I decided this one should open up with a view of the product so people can actually see it and get right into it. First of all, this one is actually pretty secure on the stand. I'll try to shake that without shaking my table here. I've never had any fear of this ship coming off of its stand. It stays pretty sturdy, locks in real well, and it doesn't like tilt or bobble on there, so that's good. But let's move beyond the stand and get right to the ship. As always, these have a nice kind of metal base. There's that for you. Let's take that out of the camera. Alright, so this is the USS Enterprise NCC 1701 based on the 2009 J.J. Abrams Star Trek film called Star Trek. This is the Eaglemoss Hero Collector XL edition of that ship. There was originally a special edition that was a slightly smaller version and had some different details based on comments I received from people viewing my video. One of my hopes is, now that I have a better camera, better stabilization, 4K, and of course the ability to actually stay focused and have hands-free to manipulate the ship, is that people will get to see a lot more of the detail that they had asked me many questions about on the original video, because they simply couldn't see those details. So I want to make sure that there's lots of good views, close-ups, and focus on some of the details people might have missed in that early video and wanted to see. I actually have always kind of felt bad that video got so many views and continues to get views, because I feel like people are looking for a resource or probably multiple videos to find out about this model. That's generally when people are looking up Eaglemoss, at least in my experience and for myself, Eaglemoss videos and unboxings, they're trying to decide if that's actually a product they want to buy. So I feel like that video is probably a disservice. I mean, you really don't get to see a very good perspective of the product, of the model, to know whether or not you want it or not. And it definitely draws some views, so people are coming there. They're going, man, this is garbage, and they're clicking away. So I just thought it was time to give people a little bit better view. This is a really good size. I've always liked the Eaglemoss XLs. I also own the Nebula class and the 2004 Battlestar Galactica. I feel like they do a pretty good job for material quality and build and the detailing. Now, I've always made sure to say in all of my Eaglemoss unboxing and review videos, I'm not a major critic when it comes to these products. So there's people that have a lot higher standards when it comes to the details and printing and stamping on these things, the paintwork. There's nice Aztecing, as you can see, all along the hull of the ship, on the nacelles here, down the pylons, on the main hull, on the saucer. There's some kind of Aztecing work there too, so it does break up the the color on the ship. It doesn't just look flat. But anyways, so there's people that are far more picky than I am when it comes to these ships. So I'm usually pretty happy with what I find. I think that they do a really good job when it comes to having a figure. I've actually seen these listed as starship figures, not models, but having a model starship that is pre-built, is die-cast combination metal and plastic, ABS plastic, and pre-printed, all the detail work, all that. So I honestly have a hard time complaining about many of the things that other people do. I'm not saying they're not right or they're not justified. It's just my perspective. I'm a little bit more willing to accept things, imperfections, when it comes to that, because I didn't have to put the work into assembling, gluing, snapping together, whatever you have to do, and then painting or adding decals or any of that sort of thing to these models. So I'm usually pretty happy with what I find. I mean, even things like this, you got the nice like aqua green or blue work inside the nacelles there. That's, painted in. You got those gray lines along the bottom of the nacelles. NCC 1701 there below the rear shuttle bay. Some of the more, I believe this would be, well, in most cases, that yellow circle, that might be like a tractor beam emitter or something along those lines. But it's kind of nice that they've added all these little details in the paintwork along here. When you get up here, the deflector dish is a nice translucent blue piece. It's always nice when they add those in the seat. Get it, there we go. Nice focus on that. Just the work around here I like just really small things. I don't know if you can see this. Let's try and get, there we go. Really small details around the deflector array on the front of the engineering hull there. Good work there. Nice work here on the bottom of the saucer. And then close up here. Actually, I think I might be able to show you. Yeah, there we go. I just want to get as many different viewpoints, angles on the ship as I can to show people some of the details, like I said, that they're probably looking for when they go for these types of models. You got the nice Starfleet pendant down the side, the torpedo launcher on the neck of the ship there. You got the windows on the saucer. Now, of course, you can see, even right there, there's misalignment. Get to focus up. There we go. That's something that's going to be better in this video too. But there is misalignment on some things, like some of the printed / stamped windows. You do have the RCS thrusters there on the, I guess you'd say, the corners of the saucer. Yeah, just a lot of really, in my opinion, a lot of really good details, a lot of good paintwork, but again, there are some misprints for some of the details, and that does bother people, I know. So, like I said, I'm not as much a critic as some, so those things don't bother me as much. Anyways, I think it's a really well made model. Definitely worth the, I believe I paid, it was like $75. You got the translucent blue pieces there, blue-green. That might just be the color of my lighting, but translucent blue pieces there as the warp nacelle basards. Of course, in the show, there's the nice rotating light work done in there, or in the movie. I always like this kind of hooded look they gave. I like the fact that when Abrams asked, I believe the guy's name was Church, I can't remember his first name, but I like the fact that when he asked him to design the ship, it was meant to have like a 1950s hot rod look. I believe that's what he was going for. Kind of like a combination of Star Trek aesthetics, classic Star Trek aesthetics, and the old school sci-fi aesthetics from the 50s and 60s, where the spaceships and rockets all had these like really cool flares and things like that were very reminiscent of the cars of the time, where they had the hooded headlights and the flared winged wingtipped tail lights, things like that. And I always like that they incorporated that into the design of this starship, because it's paying homage to not just to a show or series, but to an era as well. So I think they did a really good job. I think Eaglemoss did a pretty darn good job with this XL model, and hopefully you've enjoyed the views here, the higher quality imagery, and it can help you make a decision on whether or not you would like to purchase this model for yourself. My thing is, I'm a big fan of the current series of films. Fingers crossed, they did just announce the 4th one, and the design of this ship, I think, was it looks like the original Enterprise. All the basic design cues are there. There's no violation of anything. It's got that little bit extra flair to it, a little bit extra pizzazz to make it stand out, so that okay, yes, this is the Enterprise, but it's also J.J. Abrams' Enterprise. Anyways, that's about it. I'm going to go ahead from here, possibly do some other re-review videos. I'm going to go back through my library and see if there's anything that really requires it. If it doesn't, I won't put the time on it. This one I think was kind of important enough to actually do that. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this, and that it does help you inform on whether or not you would like to get this model for your own collection.